EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Bandon Dunes on the central coast of Oregon, it's live final round coverage of the Pacific Championship. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title as we look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Just over 90 yards, all that's left here for his second.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Tell you what, lag putting such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards. And it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in two, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. All right, in the fairway. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Not much left here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he will definitely not say no to that. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf. And that, a well-placed bunker. It'll collect plenty of shots just like that one as this indeed rolls into the sand. Not an ideal result there, hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And an ideal look here, just moving slightly to the left.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind. That one needed a little bit more. It's going to come back and come to rest just off the front edge of the green.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
A good 29-foot putt here. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the fifth. And that's going to move him back down to even par. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 sixth. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. That one safely on the putting surface. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Safely in for par here at the sixth, and he'll stay right where he is. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Now from just 94 yards out, this is second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. Well, that's down there pretty far, but it's going to wind up in the bunker. And that is way down there, but it's going to wind up in the bunker. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand. Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done. Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. 8-foot putt here. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. And this breeze going to push this toward the right. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that will mean this is an even par front side. We begin the back 9 here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward. But big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. This is why so many players today favour distance. Good tee shot down there, nice and close to the green. Even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. Will certainly help the cause. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
137 is the number, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. This from 7 feet. Didn't trust the lead there, and that's going to cost him. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Oh dear, that looks thick in there. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay at even par. The rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot, but a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Nine feet left here for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And that'll help, but he'll still be 5 shots off the pace with only 5 holes left to play. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. and that just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff.
Nobody's happy after that shot. Oh, I mean, that was one up from disastrous, really.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. He's trying to work back into it. 4 back with 4 to go. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. That will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. Now short-sided a bit as he sets up his second from left of the green. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at 2 under. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second. Birdie putt now at 16.
Yeah, this is pretty much as straightforward as you could ask for from this distance. Start it online. It's got a good chance of finding the cup.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into that deeper area. You could see that grass just kind of grab the club face, and it's going to wind up just okay. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. No problems there. That's par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. Okay, that's back into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result is a positive.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. Frank, that's one of the drawbacks of these one-round tournaments. You don't have time to ease into the swing of things, and this is going to be an out-of-contention finish.
Yeah, I think the one-dayers are sort of fun, though, aren't they? Because if you play great, hey, it's done, and you get to win. But conversely, if it's not so good, you're down and out quick.